to another edition of Table Rock Sports Broadcasting Network. This evening's contest pits the North Medford Tornado up against the Mountainside Mavericks. Hello, everybody, again. It's Brian Thomas doing your play-by-play once more. My first venture into basketball after having done football all fall. My pal Luther Carr is along for the ride as well. He'll be handling the color commentary. He had the good fortune to be able to do play-by-play for a game last week. So basically what we're looking at going into this thing, the Black Tornado is currently standing at 4-9. They've had a rough patch ever since that California tournament ended. That was, in fact, their last victory when they knocked off San Domenico. And then they dropped 3 in a row. Unfortunately, we were kind of lacking in statistics on these guys this evening, but Drysdale and McNamee were their big scorers in the last game. They've been averaging roughly about 39 points a game. Now, on the other side, Mountainside tends to be a bit more intriguing. They are holding their own. They played 6-5. They started off with a couple wins in a row by knocking off Clackamas and Sherwood right off the bat, but then they dropped a couple of heartbreakers before they righted the ship. And their most recent outing was incredibly impressive when they totally dominated Summit from start to finish. Their field goal percentage as a team is fairly decent. It's 44%. They've been averaging about 30 rebounds a game, 13 assists a game, 9 steals a game, 4 blocks a game. But the big key to this club, they do have some really good shooters on here. Abigail Crenshaw, playing guard, has shot the lights out, although she's only played 9 games. Lindsey Wilson is around 58.4 field goal shooting, which is pretty impressive. And Mapahini has averaged 40% from the three-point arc. And Carly Stone also has been impressive, 46.7 field goal percentage there. But the real story of this game is going to be one Cameron Brink, 6'5" forward, who in her last outing managed to rack up 23 points, 58.7 field goal percentage, 2.9 steals a game, 2.4 blocks a game, 3.1 fouls a game, and 3 offensive rebounds a game. Completely dominant. So she's definitely going to be the key to this game, and of course I pay homage to her too. She is apparently on her way to Stanford, and then of course I don't think I have to elaborate on how good of a program that is for the women. Luther, I don't know if you had any other keys to the game you wanted to throw out there.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to the battle here, to see the battle of the bigs here and see how they can defend her inside. Like you said, well noted, she's going to Stanford, so obviously a lot of talent and obviously a lot of IQ as well. So we'll see how North Medford battles with that and see how they want to work the ball around on the offensive side as well.
And the other thing they're going to have to watch out for is that's a one catcheroo, and the challenge for Brink this evening is she was leading her club with an average of 3 fouls a game. So she's definitely going to have to watch that aspect of the game and play a little bit more discipline. But when you play as aggressively as she does, sometimes that's the side effect, as they say. So, but it looks to be a very interesting contest. We're certainly looking forward to the ride along. And we should be getting underway and getting the starting lineups here shortly. We're very happy to have you along for the ride, and we should return here shortly.
I'm Ian McDonald, Medford Police Department School Resource Officer for Hedrick Middle School, as well as Lone Pine, Hoover, and Roosevelt Elementaries. Resource officers provide a consistent presence on campus to protect and support students and staff, and to keep them informed and updated on safety issues. It's also our job to work with our surrounding neighborhoods on behavior or nuisance issues. Contact your school if you have a concern. I'm School Resource Officer Ian McDonald, working to ensure the safety.
The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com. Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're getting pretty close to starting time here, so hopefully we'll have the starting lineups here shortly. For the record, the very gracious Glenn Lee is the head coach at Mountainside, and we especially like to thank him for the invaluable statistics that he provided for us. Unfortunately, we were not able to determine who the head coach is for North Medford yet, but we'll certainly do some working on that.
For an award presentation honoring Mountainside High School's Cameron Brink.
And now they're going to award Cameron a plaque for all of her achievements, and they've been considerable. One other interesting tidbit that I was going to toss along here for you guys is she actually came over here this year for the first season. She had previously been at Southbridge for 2 years, and those 2 years, if memory serves correctly, she actually got them to the state finals. So that speaks volumes in and of itself. And again, that's why I think this is going to be kind of fascinating. With this club, she's also got some good talent around her, but we'll see. Tremendous efforts to this young lady. And I have a feeling, currently she's ranked third best in the country on ESPN, so I suppose that speaks for itself. Hopefully we'll be getting ready for introductions here shortly.
And now, if everyone would please stand, remove your hats.
Okay, it looks like we're going to have the anthem first, ladies and gents. Okay, thanks again, everybody, and we should be getting ready to rock and roll here shortly.
Our starting lineups for tonight's endowment game. Starting with the Black Tornado. Number 3, senior 5'8" guard, Jordan Kisecki. Number 10, junior 5'7" guard, Wayne Jasmine Wells. Number 21, junior 5'4", wing guard, Savannah Weaver. Number 31, senior 5'7", post wing, Abby Christensen. And number 35, junior 6'1", post, Hannah Drysdale. Head coach of the Black Tornado is Terrence Reedus. He's assisted by Kristen Copeland. For your Mountainside Mavericks, number 20.
Okay, so at least we've got the lineups out of the way. There's an addition on the Mavericks roster. Was not on the initial rosters that we had. I believe the name's Wilson's going to be playing. It looks like, I believe that's the name I made out. Looks like that Wilson's going to be playing forward.
Well, we'll see what defensive matchups they go to, or if they sit back in a zone. They're trying to neglect that height there.
Well, here we go. Tip goes to the Mavericks. Back to their newbie, trying to set it up. Over to the corner. Dish off to Smith. Smith back over here to Brink. Brink feeds. And a poor shot by Lindsey Wilson. She's going to turn, rotate. Feeds back to the guard. Loses it. Turnover. Up the floor comes Recepke. Great pass ahead out to Weaver. Back over here to Wells. Unloads screen. No good. Rebound. Chipped. Tipped again. It's out. Looks like it's going to be a tornado ball. Okay, so Christensen's going to inbound. And now Recepke's going to set the play. Feeds back to Christensen. Christensen back over here to Weaver. Weaver feeds. Mishandles. Turnover. Back come the Mavericks. Stone feeds ahead. Three-pointer. Ooh, just missed. Rebound goes in and falls in. Cameron Brink already at work.
Yeah, it looks like that's where she's best, is down low into the post. I know she tries to shoot some shots, but with that height advantage, you want to get down low.
The foul, I believe, was on Drysdale, but now she can make it a three-point play. And it's good. So the Mavericks jump out on top, 3-zip. Back comes the tornado. Looking at Recepke, pushes it up, dishes off. Back to Christensen, rotates left. Back to Wells, working it right. Trying to set again. Feeds back over to Wells. Good pressure. Working it around to Weave. Or to Recepke, lets it fly, no good. Rebound, come back the other way. Smith scoots it up. Gets it back over to Brink. Brink works it back to the corner to Smith. Three-pointer. Oop, back of the rim, no good. Rebound. Lindsey Wilson lost it, so back come the tornado. Recepke pushes, looks around to set up. Feeds and dishes to Drysdale. Drysdale works left. Tipped by Brink, and out of bounds it goes. It's still tornado ball. 6:17 remaining in the first quarter, and of course we're still 3-zip at this point in favor of Mountainside.
Looks like Mountainside's going to sit back in a zone here to start with.
Pretty much. Okay,
little
so
man-to-man zone.
Wells feeds it back in. You've got Recepke rotating, looking for somewhere to go. Lost control for a second, and looks like we had a grab on that. So Carly Stone is guilty of the foul. That's her first. Inbound again, and Christensen inbounds again. Now goes back to Recepke. Rotates. Feeds up to Drysdale. Drysdale feeds over to Wells. Wells looking for an opening. Weaver. Pass went up a shoe.
So it's going to stay here with the possession with the Black Tornadoes.
Right. Okay, and looks like it's going to be Recepke inbounding again. Short pass, and Weaver fell down. And okay, it's still going to be tornado ball, so Recepke's going to inbound again. Waiting for somebody to break free, chipped, and it still remains tornado ball. Well, the one thing that's helping the Mavericks is they are playing pretty aggressively defensively, which is really good.
Yeah, so far it looks like a good aggressive approach to the game.
Okay, Recepke trying to get it in. Pass speed, back, works the ball around Recepke again. This time back over to Christensen. Rotates. Poor pass by Wells, turnover. Back comes Brink, feeds back to Brink again. Turns around and puts it in. So now it is 5-0 Mavericks, and Cameron Brink is responsible for all 5. Recepke takes, looking for somebody. Tied up really effectively, works the ball back to Wells. Wells tries to get it back outside to Weaver with success, rotating, turning. Back to Christensen. Christensen loses it. Recovered by Weaver. But apparently it's going to be a turnover, and the Mavericks are going to get the ball again. 5:05 remaining in the first quarter. Still 5-0. Okay, slowly dribbles it up past half court. Looking for an opening. Works the ball around over here to Stone. Stone back over here. And now Cameron Brink's got it. Works it around again. Drop pass up top of the key. Back over here to Cameron again. Let's it go, and nails it for a 3. My goodness, this young lady is hotter than a pistol. 8-0 now for the Mavs. We got her Sepke. Now three-pointer comes back, and Weaver strikes back with a vengeance.
Well, they get in the books. That's what they needed to get them started.
Exactly. So now it's 8-3. Okay, works it back over to Brink. Brink turns, speeds over to Smith. Smith turns, three-pointer, in and out. Rebound, they get another offensive break. Back to Brink. Brink works it around again to Wilson. But they're going to turn it over.
Yeah, a few offensive rebounds for the Mavericks so far. See if North Medford can box out and keep them off those offensive boards.
Exactly. So Wells feeds it in. Back to Sepke again. Sepke tries to work it around. Gets it back over to Drysdale. Drysdale feeds. And we've got a foul. It was actually a good job on Weaver's part because Weaver was under a good deal of pressure, but she didn't lose her composure. And now we're going to see Sini come in and substitute. Okay, they try and inbound it again. Sepke took too long. Violation. Yet another turnover. Okay, so we got Stone inbounding. Dishes off. Again. Works it up. Back over to Brink. Brink goes cross court. Smith sets, moves, turns back to Brink. Brink feeds left. Three-pointer. Hits the back rim, no go. Rebound goes to Stone offensively. Works it back to Smith. Smith back over to Brink. Ooh, bounce right off. Rebound comes back the other way with Wells. Wells lost control. Looks like we have another foul.
Looks like both teams being very aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Or Sepke's especially aggressive and quite the play setter.
We'll see how the officials continue to officiate this game.
Mm-hmm. Sini feeds off. Feeds over to Drysdale. Drysdale works it, and looks like we're going to have a turnover again. So this time Cameron Brink's going to inbound it for the Mavericks. Dishes off. They're going to slowly cross midcourt, set it up. Back to Brink. Brink works it around. Works it back this way to Stone. Stone works it back over to Brink again. Turns, three-pointer. Ooh, back of the board. So that's going to be a turnover, and the Black Tornado are going to get it back. And once again, it's going to be Wells inbounding. Okay, back to Sepke. Slowing the pace down a little bit. The tempo was pretty fierce there shortly. Okay, Sepke's working it around. Dishes up over to Christensen. Christensen tries to get it inside. Turnover. Back from the Mavs. Races down, feeds over to Smith. Smith puts it in. That was Smith's first bucket of the evening. Now it's 10-3. So, Sepke brings it back up, trying to set up a rotation. Now to Christensen. Christensen works inside to Drysdale. Drysdale tries to go up, hits the back of the rim. And, of course, lost her balance. Well, now they're going to do another substitution. They're going to pull Wells out and set Wells down for a bit. Sepke's going to inbound again for the Black Tornado. Working it around over to Drysdale. Drysdale trying to get it back over to Christensen. Christensen loses control. Back this way over to Sini. Sini's moving right. Dishes back to Christensen. Having difficulty setting up. Has to go back to Sepke again. Leans, puts it up about 12-footer, no go. Rebound back the other way for the Mavs. tipped it away, and that's a steal. Back it away for the Black Tornado. Orsini got it chipped, but that's going to be a foul, apparently.
Yeah, it seems like the Black Tornadoes might need to pick up their pressure on defense, maybe extend it to at least half court so they won't get any good looks there.
Exactly. So we have a new center in for North Medford. Apparently, they're going to sit Drysdale down for a spell. Okay, Recepke works it back up. Works it, feeds the inside, takes it up and puts it in. Nice move by Cini. So now it's 10-5. Looks like we're going to have a timeout at this point. So there's 1:54 remaining in the first frame, and the score is still Mavericks 10 and the Black Tornado 5. Table Rock Sports Broadcasting Network.
I'm Ian McDonald, Medford Police Department School Resource Officer for Hedrick Middle School, as well as Lone Pine, Hoover, and Roosevelt Elementaries. Resource officers provide a consistent presence on campus to protect and support students and staff and to keep them informed and updated on safety issues. It's also our job to work with our surrounding neighborhoods on behavior or nuisance issues. Contact your school if you have a concern. I'm School Resource Officer Ian McDonald, working to ensure the safety.
Moves it up center, looking for an opening. Works it around over the lines. Lines back. Lines has it, works it to the left, back to Lines. Ooh, high pass. They almost got nailed there. And Lines puts it up free, no go. Rebound, offensive rebound for Wilson. Missed it. Another offensive round, but we're going to have a foul call.
Yeah, there again, the Mavericks doing a great job trying to get to the offensive glass. The Tornadoes need to start boxing out and land some bodies on these gals.
Right. So in any case, Wilson will go to the line and try and extend this lead a bit. And puts it in. You got to admire her aggressiveness, too. It's pretty impressive. That makes it 11-5. Puts the second one up and lays it in. I think, did we have a lane violation?
It's like a lane violation.
Yeah, it
there.
had to have been. Okay, so in any case, the Black Tornado are going to inbound again, obviously. Okay, dishes it out high to Cini. Cini tries to work it around. Tied up defensively, double team, knocked it out of bounds. It'll still be Black Tornado ball, I believe.
Yeah, a little full court press there by the Mavericks.
Very, very good defensive pressure. And now you can see why they get into foul trouble on occasion, because they do play pretty effectively aggressively. So Recepke's looking for an opening at this point to work. Up top of the key, now inside the paint, deals, no go. Rebound comes back the other way. Lindsey Wilson's got it again. Dishes off. Trying to set something up. Works it out to Lines again. Lines, working it around. Back it comes, back to Lines. Works it back left to Thompson. Thompson back over here to Lines. Lines to Thompson again. Three. Well, off the mark. Rebound, though, Cameron Brink gets it. No go, but a foul.
Foul is on number 50, Jay Ross, for first person.
So North Medford's continuing to stay in this 2-3 zone here.
There. And Brink dishes back. Three-pointer goes up. Ooh, back rim, no go. Rebound Recepke. Recepke works it back up quickly. Feeds to Weaver. Weaver turns around and, missed it. Rebound comes back the other way. Thompson's got it. Feeds it back to Brink. Brink straight up top of the key. Dishes off. Back she goes. Brink up high. Dishes over to Thompson for three. Got it!
Great ball
Good.
movement.
Golly molly, this girl's on fire.
Great ball movement.
14-5 now. Works it inside and puts it in. Pretty move by Weaver. So now it's 14-7. Back come the Mavs. 10 seconds in the quarter. Trying to find an open. Dishes off the Lines. Lines back to the side over to Thompson. Thompson works it back. Back over to Thompson. Lets the three go. Nailed it right at the buzzer. Very nice shot. So, my goodness, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. and pretty much domination as far as the Mavericks are concerned. 17-7 at the end of one. The Table Rock Sports Broadcasting Network.
The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Very dominant first quarter by the Mavericks, and it would appear the Black Tornado are going to have to do some sort of press here. Okay, works it around over to Thompson. Thompson dishes back. Over in the corner to Ika. Back over to Brink. Brink puts it in again. Nice move. 19-7. Deep pass comes back the other way, loses control. But it wasn't off Weaver. It's going to be an inbound for the Black Tornado.
Yeah, it looks like North Medford's going to have to get out and run a little bit. They're not getting a lot inside here right now.
Yeah, right. Okay, trying to get it in, having difficulty running out low on time as their Sepke dishes and another turnover. So back goes Mavadinahad, back the other way. Dishes deep over to Thompson. Thompson works back the lines. Back the lines again. Rotates it back left again to Mavadinahad. Ooh, and Brink barely misses one. Rebound coming back the other way. Christensen dishes it over to Sepke. Sepke lets the three go. Ooh, off the rim, no good. Under the rebound for Brink. Brink brings it back up. Past half. Top key works left or right, Feeds off. Ika no go. We got another rebound for Christensen. Back on the Black Tornado. Sepke working it up. Lets it fly. Remember about 15, no go. Rebound for Brink again. Back come the Mavericks. Working to set something up. Dishes out to Pinadad. Back over to the Lines. Lines works around. Back to Brink. Chips back over here to Pinadad. Missed it. Out of bounds. Black Tornado ball.
So they did a little bit better in the last few possessions of boxing out.
It looks like we're going to have another timeout here. 6:45 to go in the half. And the scoreboard reads the Mavericks 19, the Black Tornado 7. This is the Table Rock Sports Broadcasting Network.
We're going to stay right here. With an ad from our sponsors here. Table Rock Sports, YouTube subscriptions, fans are loving our new YouTube-based Lithia Superstore Game Center. Located on the homepage of our website. You can watch multiple streams live or go full screen with the best action. Fans can help us keep this great service going by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just type Table Rock Sports in the search bar and click on the red subscribe button. You'll be entered to win prizes and get notices on your team's games as they go live.
Okay, looks like we're just about ready to get underway again. The speed, I thought that the Black Tornado came back that time was an improved factor, but again, their problem is more in a case where they're going to have to tighten up defensively more than anything. Okay, having difficulty getting it in again, but this time gets it over to Wells. Wells works it back this way, back to Sepke. In trouble, double team, trying to get out of the hole. Jumps up, dishes off to Wells. Wells works left, trying to find somebody open, intercepted. On the run by Lindsay. Lindsey Wilson works it around over to Thompson. Thompson comes back to Pinadad. Sorry about that, I'm getting tongue-tied. Back to Thompson. Thompson works the paint, loses control, but it is going to be a foul.
Yeah, it looks like when they get inside, they're putting a little pressure on the North Medford defense there, and the girls are committing a few fouls here.
Indeed, because now they're even 4 fouls apiece. Okay, so that's going to put Lauren Thompson on the line here. Puts the first one in. And now they're going to change up at center again simply because the foul factor, I'm sure. And Thompson makes the second one. So now it is a 21-7 game. And let's see, Christensen's out here on the floor. Inbound pass, McNamee dishes out the Wells, moving forward into the paint. Tries to dish it out to Christensen, but tried to force it to coverage. And it's going to be a turnover. Cameron Brink will inbound for the Mavericks. Passes it up to Thompson. Not Thompson. Amafa Hinadon. Works it back this way over to Crawshaw. Works it back. Crawshaw looking for somebody open. Back over to Lindsey Wilson. Works it inside to Brink. Ooh, missed it. Rebound. No go. Another rebound by Brink. Still no go. Another offensive rebound. Ika. There was a deflection, so it's going to be out of bounds, but it's going to stay Mavericks ball, apparently. And Mafini Hot. Sorry, I'm going to get that name right yet if it kills me. Okay, works it up. Turns right, dishes to Brink. Brink deals left, moves it over to Crawshaw. Crawshaw rotates, deflected pass. Brink saves it. Back this way to Mafihinajad. Looks like we have a blocking foul, though. So yes, the Black Tornado are playing more aggressively, but as you can see, it's also having side effects, needless to say. Okay, this time it's going to be Lindsey Wilson going to the line. Puts the first one in, 22-7.
I have to say, they're a good foul shooting team here.
Most definitely. And the other thing that the Black Tornado are going to have to contend with, it's going to be a real challenge, is you can't keep giving up that many offensive rebounds. Yeah. And Wilson missed the second. Rebound goes over to Sepke. Trying to work it around, but facing a double again. Passes left. Dishes to Wells. Wells works left, works toward the paint, but has to dish off. McNamee works it back, loses control, and yet another turnover, but then an errant pass, that time by Ika. Sepke brings it back up into the paint. Dishes off the outside three. No go. Rebound. Tip. Oh. Tipped it away. Sini got it. And then it goes out of bounds.
Well, I like to see the way they're working in there. Going for the second chance. Loose balls.
Right. And now Drysdale's going to come back in. Okay, 4:59 to go in the half. Still 22-7 Mavericks. Black Tornadoes inbound. Weaver gets it back to Sepke. Sepke works it around over here to McNamee. Dishes off over to Sini. Sini back this way over to McNamee. Dishes back to Drysdale. Drysdale works it to Sepke outside, trying to get into the paint. No go. Drysdale tries to work it up. Way off angle shot on that one. So it'll be a Mavericks ball again, and Brink is going to inbound once again, and up the floor come the Mavericks again. Pretty dominant performance thus far. Trying to work and rotate. Back over here to Stone. Stone gets it again. Back to Lindsay. Back over to the outside three-pointer, puts it up, in and out, no go. Rebound goes to Brink, and in it goes. What a game she is having. 24-7 Mavericks. Okay, Sepke leads it up. Drysdale back over this way to Weaver. Weaver trying to rotate right, trying to get in the paint. No go. Back out top of the key. Sini. Oh, gets intercepted. Another turnover. Here comes Lindsey Wilson again. Turns around, dishes. Works it back to Brink inside, but Brink was tied up double team, but Deflection is out of bounds, and it will still be Mavericks ball with 3:55 remaining in the half.
Well, I know Brink's doing the majority of the scoring there, but the ball movement is really getting her open.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tries to get it open and works at the Stone. Stone back over here to Brink. Brink to Lindsey Wilson. Tip. Turnover. Weaver comes back the other way. Dishes back to Skepke. Looking for an opening. Tries drive paint. No go. Back out. She dishes it. Turns, rotates underneath. And Drysdale in the paint gets blocked. Recovered by Cameron Brink again. Back up, she brings it. 3:30 to go in the half. Working it around now to the right. Passes, dishes out to Cameron Brink. Brink dishes inside to Lindsay, and it goes in again. Lindsay Wilson's having a great game, too. 26-7 Mavericks. Cini. Three-pointer, and comes back the other way strong. Excellent shot, so it is now 26-10 game. Back come the Mavericks. Slowly setting up. Dishes all the way to the outside over to Stone. Stone trying to find dishes to Brink. Brink turns right, tries to lay it in, no go. Rebound goes to Lindsey Wilson, no go. Rebound, back comes Sepke. Moving quickly into the paint, drives, puts it up, no go. Rebound, back for the Mavericks again. 2:40 to go in the half. Dishes right over here to Brink, lets a three go, no go. Rebound, tipped, and out of bounds. 2:29 remaining in the half. Four timeouts left on both sides for the record as well. Okay, so it looks like Ross is going to inbound this time. Off Sepke. Slowly brings it past half court. Turns left, dishes Cini. Cini back to the left of Wells. Wells tries to drive paint, puts it up, no go. Off the arc. Rebound back to Brink. And I believe we have another foul call.
That looked just like a frustration foul there.
More or less. I mean, that's 16 fouls now for North Medford. All right, 2:11 remaining in a half. This time Carly Stone's going to inbound it. Dishes it back.
It'll be in the bonus from here on out.
Yep. Okay, working it around right. Dishes to Brink inside the edge of the paint, puts it up, no go. Rebound goes to Lindsey Wilson, tries to go up, but is fouled. So now this means it's going to be time to go to the line with 1:58 remaining. All I can say, just based on general observations, this Mavericks team is an incredibly talented team for a 6-5 club. Puts it in. It is now 27-10. Strong performance by Lindsey Wilson. And the second one goes in. So it is a 28-10 Mavericks lead. 1:58 to go. Works it in, getting double teamed again. Gets out of trouble. Dishes to Sepke. Sepke's getting boxed up now. Over to Wells. Wells almost lost it. Deals forward. Gets it to Christensen. Works back to the left to Ross. Ross tries to dish back to Wells. Gets tipped and another turnover. And here come the Mavericks again. Okay, to the outside. Works it back from Borsta. Three-pointer. Got it! Good golly molly, 31-10. Sepke in trouble again. Trying to find anybody open. Rotates to Christensen. Christensen works it right. Trying to get inside, no go. Lost control of it, regained it. Dumps it up for Sepke. Three-pointer. Got it! Nice recovery. And a big shot for Sepke. They needed that one. 31-13, just over a minute to go.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of breaking the press. They just need to capitalize after they get across half court.
Right. They also have more speed. Okay, Stone dishes back to Stone. Works right. Borsta trying to get it inside. Gets it to Cameron, and a foul.
Yeah, you mentioned that speed. I wouldn't mind seeing North Medford come with a little full court press or something to try to speed up the game.
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of a pressure, or they're simply going to get completely blown out at this rate. All right, so Cameron Brink goes back to the line and nails the first one. Incredibly talented young lady, no question. I'm sure she'll do very well in that Stanford program. So 32-13 now with 47 and a half ticks to go in the half.
Yeah, Stanford's got a great girls program there, and just wanted to mention, actually, Oregon is one of 3 teams right now that has 3 teams in the top 10 with their football team, their men's and women's basketball teams. One of 3 in the country.
This is the second. Wells comes up with a dishes forward to Weaver. Weaver works right, works it in the paint, tipped away. Scramble for the ball, and we got a jump coming up with 35.7 ticks to go. Still 32-13. Okay, so it's going to rotate to Black Tornado this time. All right, Wells having difficulty getting it in. Needs to hurry. Back out to the far side to Weaver. Weaver dishes it over to Richardson, who just came in. Sorry. Back over here to Weaver again. Weaver trying to work the paint. No go. Works it back over to Ross. Ross back outside over to McNamee. McNamee, no go. Rebound chip, and yet another rebound for the Mavericks. 16 seconds to go. Back they come quickly. They're going to set it for one, undoubtedly. Rotates left over to Lines. Lines back, gets it inside to Lindsay. No go off the rim. 4 seconds. Wells will have to hurry. Heaves it up. No go at the buzzer. Well, ladies and gents, it has been pretty one-sided. We're finally at the halfway point. And at this point, the scoreboard shows the Mountainside Mavericks 32 and the North Medford Tornado 13. This is the Table Rock Sports Broadcasting Network.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight. The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're still at halftime over here at Mountainside with the score again, 32-13 in favor of the Mountainside Mavericks over the Black Tornado of North Medford. Pretty much a dominating first half on their part. Also, as a side note before we continue, this has been quite a halftime show with unicycles. I just wanted to toss out there. My father once many years ago told me, son, learning how to ride a unicycle is one of the most difficult things I ever had to do. Kind of an interesting perspective. That tells you how good these kids are.
Well, it looks like if you start off young enough, you can conquer anything there, huh?
Pretty much. But again, the big key right now is Cameron Brink and Lindsey Wilson are putting on one heck of a show. And as a team, they're out rebounding North Medford considerably, and number of turnovers by North Medford. It's just been an extremely one-sided affair. We'll just see if it gets any closer in the second half.
Yeah, right now we want to welcome you back here to this Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com for more information. If you can register your kids, ages 5 to 8, for the Little Hoopers. Season starts January 12th through February 16th. Or if your soccer is your game, for 4 and 5-year-olds, let's get started with the indoor league, January 25th through February 29th. Help your littles get their game on. Visit playmedford.com.
Okay, looks like we're going to be getting underway here again a little bit shortly, but yeah, certainly it's going to be incumbent on the Black Tornado to step up defensively and start at least slowing that attack of the Mavericks down. They did start playing aggressively toward the end of the first half, but then again, also the flip side, what that was, they got in foul trouble, and it put Mountainside in the bonus, and of course that cost them too. And that's the other factor. I was very impressed at how well a free throw shooting team Mountainside is. They're obviously incredibly well coached by Glenn Lee, beyond question.
Well, it seems like they're winning in all aspects of the game. They're putting a lot of pressure on with the full court press they've went to. And then on the flip side, on offense, not only are they hitting their three-pointers, but they're banging the ball inside and getting plenty of offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities. So North Medford's going to have to lay a body on somebody and try to box out so they can corral some of these rebounds and cut out those second chance points. Because between the second chance points and the foul shooting, that has really spread the lead here.
Yeah, they were actually very fortunate a couple of different sequences early in the first half, I thought, because there were a couple of instances where Mountainside got at least 3 offensive rebounds, and yet Mountainside wasn't quite able to put it in, or this thing would be really out of control by now.
Yeah, and I think the three-point shooting has helped North Medford. I think they've hit three threes so far, so that's definitely kept them in it to this point.
And I recall Sepke had one. I do remember that part of it, but they got to get some other people out there operating too. So I guess we'll see what happens. But we should be getting underway here in the third quarter shortly, since we now appear to be done with our unicycle show.
All right, now we would like to thank Bill's Glass, is proud to be a sponsor with the Table Rock Sports. Bill's Glass has been in the inventory leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years, covering the full spectrum of glass from your vehicles to any room in your house. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashfield, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what kind of weather is going to hit down there in the next couple of days, because I'm sure, as everybody knows, we're going to be getting some snow here in the metro next week. Nature of the beast.
Yeah, they're calling for a little snow, so stay tuned and see what school closures will be in your area.
And actually, we're incredibly grateful, I think, from one aspect, to be in here inside doing a basketball game instead of outside doing a football game, because today up here in the metro area, we were dealing with sustained winds of about 25 miles an hour, gusts all the way up to 45. Downtown Portland was just horrific. Luckily, that has died down, so. But, of course, now it's pouring outside. I know that's a real surprise. But anyway. So the officials have come back on. We should be getting the third quarter underway shortly.
We're going to take one more break, and we'll come back with the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. Ready to start the third. Carly Stone's going to inbound. Dishes up. Working slowly up past the half-court line. Looks like she changed the play. Dishes off to Smith. Smith dishes outside to Wilson. Wilson dishes it back. Outside, top of the key, we go to Smith. Smith works it around. Inside, no go. Then finally gets it to Cameron Brink. Dishes. Feeds back Lindsey Wilson. Ooh, missed it. Rebound the other way for Sepke. Working quickly. Dishes it out to Wells. Three-pointer off. Didn't even touch the rim. Rebound, no go. Tipped again. Another rebound, but this time Brink finally secures it. Back come the Mavericks. Dishes forward to Stone. Over to Smith. Off the rim, no go. Rebound back for Sepke. Back from the back tornado. Moving quickly. Tried to thought paint, no go, then turns right paint, dishes it up. Nope, no good, and Brink has it again. So back come the Mavericks again. But this has been the other problem, too, for the Black Tornado, though. I know the field goal percentage overall isn't very good. Three-pointer from the outside, nailed it. Nice shot by Carly Stone. It's now 35-13. Outside over to Wells, dishes up, no go, rebound, tipped, and back come the Mavericks again. Moving quickly. Dishes up outside to Stone. Lets her rip. No go off the rim. Well, it looks like we had a foul, actually, so.
Like there's going to be a loose ball foul there. With a push. At least they're trying to get aggressive and boxing out.
They are. That's I believe that's 2 fouls down for Drysdale. So the Mavericks will inbound. And dishes outside over to Carly Stone. Three-pointer. Nailed it. Nice shot by Carly Stone. 38-13. Outsider Sepke. Bottled up. Dishes way far outside. Almost lost it. Weaver recovers. Trying to rotate. Press nicely. No go. Turns left. Dishes back inside. Tipped by Brink, but goes out of bounds. Still Black Tornado ball. 6:09 to go in the third. 38-13 Mavericks still. Okay, Sepke's going to inbound it. Dishes back outside, three-pointer, nailed it! Nice shot by Weaver, 38-16. 6:01 to go in the third. Back come the Mavericks. Outside to Smith. Smith works around, tries to get it inside to Brink. Three-pointer again, no go. Smith misses it. North Medford ball. Okay, so back comes Zersevsky for the Black Tornado. Works it around over here to Weaver. Weaver back up top to Drysdale, no-go, rebound, back come the Mavericks. Ooh, tipped baseball pass was out of bounds, but it will remain Mavericks ball. Nice attempt. Almost turned into a turnover. Okay, here we go again. Back outside to Cameron Brink. Turns right, works toward the paint, dishes back off. And looks like we had another foul while Smith was driving. Offensive foul that time because here comes North Medford back. Christensen's going to inbound it, and it goes back to Sepke, sets the tempo. Drysdale trying to establish near the paint. Tries to work it inside and misses it, but a foul. Sepke's played fairly effectively, but some of her teammates really need to step up as a character.
Yeah, it seems like she's made it to the basket a few times, hasn't finished, but definitely strong moves and get to the rim. And now she picks up the foul.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if she can trim into that lead a little bit more. First one, no go. Back of the rim. And now they're going to substitute at center again, just like they did in the first half. And they're also going to give Carly Stone a well-needed rest. Burst is back in to nail the second. So 5:19 left for third. It's now 39-17 Mavericks lead. Or 38-17, excuse me. Okay, dishes back to Smith. Smith over to Brink. Brink tries to work it up. Lindsey Wilson, no go. Looks like it was on a charge, I believe. It's going to be North Medford ball. Lusepke. Baseball pass up the court to Christensen. Tries to do a reverse, no go. But I believe she stepped on the line, so it's going to be Mavericks ball. And Cameron Brink will inbound. So back the Mavericks come yet again. Trying to find an opening, dishes out right over to Smith, back over, works at the Brink inside, trying to turns, shoots, no go, but foul. Good aggressive effort by Cameron Brink. That's 3 fouls now for Christensen. So Brink back to the line. Nope, missed the first one. And now substitution for North Medford as Sini comes back in and replaces Christensen, who of course is now in a little bit of foul trouble. Missed the second one. Rebound comes back the other way from North Medford. Lusepke baseball pass deep. Beats and a nice feed and a nice move and finish by Wells. 38-19, 4:36 to go in the third. Back come the Mavericks. Dishes up to Smith. Smith goes outside to Wilson. Wilson trying to work it in the frame. To Brink back to Wilson. Hits the outside rim, no good. But Brink fighting to come up with a rebound, but a foul.
Fouls on number 50, Junior Ross. That is her third personal 13th foul.
13 foul. They're starting to pile up now. And, of course, now they're going to do a substitution. They're going to bring Drysdale back in. But remember, folks, Drysdale's got a couple of fouls, too. We're on the subject. Okay. Wilson will attempt to inbound. Tries to work it inside. Errant pass. And it's going to go over to North Medford. A little bit of loss of concentration there for a second, it looked like. Wells, who's been stepping up, inbounds to Sepke. Back over to Wells. Wells heaves at the distance. Over to Weaver, no go. Offensive rebound. Drysdale gets called for a charge.
Looked like a bad call there. Looks like you have to have a little room. Seems like they were smothering her inside. A few reach-in calls, but it went the other way here.
Yeah, I thought that was a little bit questionable myself. All right, well, 4:06 to go in the third, and Cameron Brink is going to bring it back up. And looks like we got another substitution for North Medford as Drysdale comes off. And it would appear we've got Richardson on the floor now. Back come the Mavericks. Goes high to Brink. Brink turns, puts it up and in. Cameron Brink strikes again. 40-19. Lusepke, double team, trying to get out of trouble. Works it up to Wells. Wells quickly accelerates, tries to go paint, no go. Errant pass, tipped, and Cameron Brink comes up with it. Another turnover. So over here to Borston. Borston dishes back over to Brink. To the outside, three-pointer. Nope, hit the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Weaver. Okay, Weaver dishes to Lusepke. Working right, then working top key, trying to get in the paint. Lost it. Turnover again. Here come the Mavericks. Tremendous speed. Okay, back out to the top of the key to Brink. Dishes to Wilson. Puts it in. Lindsey Wilson strikes again. 42-19.
Like somebody lost their man in the transition defense.
And timeout is needed definitely by North Medford. All right, so we got 3:03 to go in the third, and the scoreboard reflects Mountainside Mavericks 42, North Medford Black Tornado 19. Table Rock Sports Broadcasting Network.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and DeVille.
So here we go again. Just as in the interior to Wells. Tries to dish it to Richardson. The point. Errant pass goes out of bounds.
The Tornadoes have had several opportunities beating the press there. They just can't put the ball in the basket.
Correct. They're getting down there too quick for the press to be effective, but you got to be able to put that thing in. Okay, Recepti's going to inbound. Having difficulty finding an opening again. Tough press. Richardson deals, but a foul. Okay, so Recepti will inbound again. Again, having difficulty against that defense. Dishes outside. Sini rotates it back. Gets it over Recepti, hits the rim, no go. Back comes Brink the other way for the Mavericks. Moving fairly fast. Tries to work it inside, tips it up, lays it in. Beautiful move by Cameron Brink. 44-19. Inbound to Recepti. Recepti double teamed again. Refs to rotate back left, right to Weaver. Weaver's trying to outrun, no go. Having difficulty controlling, gets it back out to Recepti, top of the key, three-pointer. Hits the rim, no go, and out of bounds it goes. Mavericks ball once again with 2:22 remaining in the third. So it looks like now Lyons is going to come back in for a bit. Another substitution for Mountainside. They're so far ahead, it just makes sense to let the rest of your players get some good playing time. So back they come. Back outside over the Lyons. Lyons works it back in. Tries to put the shot up, and nicely done. Cross shot puts it in. It's 46-19. Oop! Errant pass. Save. Works it up the side. And I believe we have a foul. Weaver was trying to drive and got bumped. So that's 4 team fouls on both sides now. So Black Tornado inbounds it again. Wells is trying to set something up here. But again, boxed in with a very aggressive double team. Dishes to Christensen. Christensen outside to Weaver. Weaver back across court to Sini. Sini tries to drive the paint, throws it up, no go, but a foul.
Yeah, another aggressive move there going to the paint. This time picks up the foul. I'd like to see him finish that bucket, but at least the aggressiveness to go to the hole and get the 2-shot foul here.
Right, so this puts Sini on the line. Makes the first one. Now another substitution for the Black Tornado is McNamee comes back in again. McNamee had a pretty good game the other night in that loss. And Sini misses the second. Rebound Lyons. Lyons dishes to Aurelio. Works it left. Three-pointer goes. No go. Rebound offensive. Tries to work paint. Aaron pass, trying to save it from half court. And, oh, what a nice move by Wells. Drives it up and puts it in. Excellent shot by Wells. 46-22. Back they come. Aurelia dishes it out left. Rotates it back to her. Back over to Crawshaw. Still working it around. Having difficulty penetrating. Ooh. The old saying, she took her eye off the ball, did Crawshaw. Turnover. 1:01 to go in the third, 46-22 Mavericks. All right, back comes up Wells. Looks like the Black Tornado's rotating. Goes top of the key, trying to rotate left, dishes up. Weaver. Okay, and we had a blocking foul. So that's going to put Weaver on the line. That's 16 fouls now, 2 for the Mavericks. I mean, the lead is so large, it's not an issue anymore, but.
I still like the aggressiveness of how North Medford's continuing to play. It looks like there's a lot of substitutions out there for the Mavericks, trying to get a little chemistry working with the second unit here.
Yeah, you can tell he's just looking for that right chemistry. Oh, it nails the second one. So it's 46-23 with 40 seconds ticks left in the third. Works it quickly back up to Crawshaw. Crawshaw looks left, turns right, rotates, drives paint, back to Aurelia, rotating right, looking for any kind of opening. 30 seconds left in the third. Covered fairly good defensively, rotates the ball back to Burster. Burster drives left, dishes the lines. Feeds back to Aurelia. Aurelia turns. Yep, no go. We had a foul, though. So not bonus yet, so it's going to be an inbounds, and Haley Lyons is going to inbound it.
Yeah, Brian, I'm liking to see how the Mavs are moving the ball around here. They've got a lot of chemistry there, moving the ball around, extra passes, getting in some decent look shots.
Well, the other thing I find fascinating, too, this is after they started, giving the starters some rest and started doing a lot of substitutions. So that part's impressive, too. Okay, so Annie Ika's on the line. Nope, missed the first one. And we'll try the second one. Oh, back of the rim, no good. Tip, saved, offensive rebound, then a steal, and it looks like we're going to have a jump again. Apparently this time it's going to be North Medford ball. Looks like McNamee's going to inbound it. Inbound, pass over to Wells. Wells slowly moves up the floor, 10 seconds left in the quarter. Dishes back to Weaver. Weaver looking for someone. Three-pointer, no go. Rebound, grabbed by Crawshaw. Trying to hurry, but that will end the third quarter. So, look at the scoreboard as we head into the final frame. The Mountainside Mavericks 46, the North Medford Tornado 23. This is the Table Rock Sports Broadcasting Network.
The concession stand is still open, but not long. And the Impact Sprint store is closing. We need to run up there real quick.
I'm Ian McDonald, Medford Police Department School Resource Officer for Hedrick Middle School, as well as Lone Pine, Hoover, and Roosevelt Elementaries. Resource officers provide a consistent presence on campus to protect and support students and staff, and to keep them informed and updated on safety issues. It's also our job to work with our surrounding neighborhoods on behavior or nuisance issues. Contact your school if you have a concern. I'm School Resource Officer Ian McDonald, working to ensure the safety.
And we're back here with the Table Rock broadcast. Remember, Siskiyou Cellular, fans stopping at any of the 7 Siskiyou Cellular locations in Southern Oregon for a wide range of your wireless needs.
Okay, inbound set up by Lyons. Dishes, tries to get it to Ika, gets it back over to Lyons. Line works it around to Ika again. Shot no good, but a foul. And Ika still playing fairly aggressively, which is kind of impressive for a substitute. That's 2 fouls on Weaver now. And, of course, that means the line for Annika. Down the bonus. And no good. Hits the front rim.
And remember, guys, playmedford.com. Visit to learn more how to register your young superstar.
Second is up and good. Ika puts it in, 47-23, 7:49 to go. Recepke works it, trying to get paint, no go, dishes out right. Wells drives and puts it in. Another nice shot by Wells. 47-25. And now we have a timeout called by Mountainside with 7:38 remaining to go. Scoreboard reflects Mavericks 47, Black Tornado 25. Table Rock Sports Broadcasting Network.
All right, Travel Medford and Southern Oregon Sports Commission invite you to be part of the premier local sports event of the year. Thursday, February 13th, is the 6th annual Top 10 Sports Stories and Awards Banquet. Spend an evening celebrating great moments and athletes from the past year, and with proceeds benefiting the So Sports Commission. Visit travelmedford.org to purchase your tickets, and see you there.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to be getting underway here again in a moment. I suppose by this point you just want to try and make this look as respectable as possible, because it's been such a dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, I'd agree, Brian. Not from the lack of effort, though, from North Medford. They just looks like they're getting outworked under the boards a little bit, and looks like they're showing a lot of fight, though, here in the second half.
Right, and of course that's quite a scoring duo between Brink and Wilson. Okay, back up come the Mavericks again. Lets it go, off the rim, no good. Rebounder Sepke, working it back quickly. Thinking, and does work paint, lays that up and in. Nice shot by Sepke. So 47-27.
A little Euro step there.
Back come the Mavericks. Lyons has control. Back to Lyons again. Works up toward top of the key. Crawshaw. We're trying to work around and get in the paint. Semi-errant pass. And now they're going to do another substitution and rotate Drysdale back in again. I suppose it's just as well even that Drysdale's got 3 fouls. O'Reilly will inbound. Dishes right. Lyons lets it rip. Nails! Another three-pointer. Excellent shot by Haley Lyons, 50-27. Back comes Sepke. Dishes off to Christensen. Turns over to Drysdale. Dishes back, three-pointer by Sepke, and nailed it. Beautiful shot, 50-30.
Like we're having a little shootout here.
Nice pass. Works it back over. Still rotating it. Borsta nails that one. So Kaylee Borsta puts it 53-30. Back comes Sepke. Dishes to Christensen. Tries to get it inside paint over to Weaver. And then lets the shot go, no go. Rebound coming back come the Mavs. Ika works it left. Back over to Aurelia. Dishes over to Lyons. Lyons tries to put it in, no go. Rebound North Medford. For Sepke. Dishes off to Christensen. Goes back to Sepke. Works it out to the outside. To Wells. And then trying to get inside in the paint. They work it into Weaver. Back out to Sepke. Back to Drysdale. Top of the key. Rotates left. Back over to Christensen. Christensen over to Wells. Dishes back over to Drysdale. Tries to put it in. No go, but a foul. I'll give Drysdale credit. Drysdale's played fairly aggressively, so.
Yeah, she's definitely tried to block up the middle there. She's got a few fouls that's got her in trouble and led her to the bench with a few substitutions there. But if she can stay on the court, she's definitely a force inside.
Most certainly. By the way, we're both teams are in the bonus now, too. I decided to bring everybody up to date. And the first one goes in, 53-31. And now multi-substitutions for the Mavericks. They're going to bring the starters back in for the home stretch, apparently. So Cameron Brink's back on, and Lindsey Wilson's back on that dynamic duo. Drysdale puts up another one, off the rim, no good. Chipped, offensive rebound, but lost it. And now Cameron Brink saves the day and recovers it. Back come the Mavericks. 5:30 to go. Dishes out left, over to Thompson. Thompson back. Works inside to Wilson, puts it up.
Nice pass.
No go, tipped. And it's going to be Mavericks ball, went out of bounds. 5:19 to go. Okay, dishes it in to Brink. Brink puts it up, misses, but a foul. Playing good aggressive ball all night, this young lady.
Yeah, I think her length has gotten the best of North Medford tonight with the offensive rebounds and her inside putbacks. I think she's even hit a 3 to begin the game.
And then I think that's 4 fouls on Christensen by my count. Yep, missed on the front rim the first time. Another substitution for North Medford. Now back comes in McNamee. And Frank nails the second. 54-31. Persepke brings it back up, rotates left. Then back to Persepke from Christensen. Trying to find an opening, it ain't there. Rotates left, dishes back over to Wells. Wells moves quickly to Weaver. Weaver tries to drive, stop. Christensen, back over to Wells. Back over to Persepke. Over the corner to McNamee. Tries to get it inside, flips it up and in. Nice shot by Weaver, 54-33. Back come the Mavericks. Rotates, tries to get it to Wilson in the inside and nails it. Lindsey Wilson strikes again. 56-33. Back comes Persepke quickly, dishes left. McNamee looking for anybody. Tries to force it into Wells and winds up giving up a turnover. That's what happens when you try and thread the needle one too many times. Thompson works right. Now they're going to reset. Dishes back out over to Smith. Smith inside to Brink. Turns, lays it in. What a Cameron Brink show this evening. 58-33. Back comes Persepke. Turns right. Tries to drive the paint. No go. And looks like we have a foul. I think it was on McNamee.
Between Lindsay and Brink, they're definitely running a great high-low game here tonight.
Indeed. Both incredibly effective. You know, and Carly Stone's had some moments here this evening as well, too. Certainly worth saluting.
Definitely.
So back to the line we go. Nope, this is the first one. Rebound to Wilson. Tipped out. But I believe it's still going to be Mavericks ball. Thompson was just off on that shot a bit.
I think one more foul, and the Mavs will be in the double bonus here.
Mm-hmm. No go. Wilson gets an offensive rebound, but gets tied up. It'll be a jump ball. And it looks like North Medford's going to get possession again. 3:50 to go. Okay, back into Chavez now, who's finally come in again. Working it right. Cut off, turns right. Good defense. Works left. Errant pass. And yet another turnover. So Lauren Thompson's going to inbound it. Back up the floor come the Mavericks. Rotates back over to Thompson again, trying to drive. No, dishes off. Turns left, back to Smith. Smith trying to go to the paint, turns that up, puts it in. Nice move by Taylor Smith. 3:16 to go, 60-33. Rink wide, puts it up. McNamee, no go, but a foul. McNamee deserves some credit, too, because she's played fairly effectively this evening. She also had a pretty good game in their last outing. She had 8 points, I believe.
Well, I think the coach is trying to find the right chemistry here. He's definitely making some substitutions. Of course, some of those foul-oriented, but nonetheless, definitely a lot of competitiveness going on here tonight between these two clubs.
Exactly. And this is kind of a nice thing by Glenn Lee just to keep rotating these guys in and out. I mean, it's, pretty much completely out of control at this point. Okay, so here's McNamee on the line. Puts it up, no, hits the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, nice job by Ross, but we had a foul. Oh, on the wrist. So that'll put Ross on the line. No good. Offensive rebound, puts it back up, still no good. Another offensive rebound, tries to put it up. Third time's a charm. Nice tip in. 60-36, 2:57 to go.
Yeah, she just kept battling and kept battling.
Oop, Crawshaw lost it. Turnover. Back comes North Medford. Works it back over to McNamee. McNamee rotates left, trying to drive the paint. Blocked. Thompson tipped it. Back comes Stone. Stone feeds Borst. Borst feeds it back over to Stone. Stone rotates right. Ika. Dishes and, puts it in. Abigail Crawshaw strikes again, 62-36. 2:20 to go. Chavez dishes over left, now Richardson. Richardson back top of the key. Inside to Ross. Chip, and apparently it's going to be Northwestern ball. Sort of a weird pseudo deflection, I thought. Okay, back inbound they come. Oh, errant pass, but recovered nicely. Oh, and another foul. So North Medford will be going back to the line with 2:10 to go. So that's 2 fouls for Lauren Thompson now, FYI.
Yep, looks like they'll be in the double bonus from here on out.
Sure are. Oop, missed the first one. They've also had difficulties at the line tonight.
Yeah, they've had several opportunities to close the gap here, but...
Second one, off the back, no go. Rebound by Ika. Ika dishes back. Back to Ika again from Stone. Trying to drive to the outside. Over to Thompson. Thompson back, three-pointer off the back arc. No good. Out of bounds. Shot was off by Borst a little bit. Let's see, 1:56 to go. North Medford ball. Inbound by McNamee. Dishes back to Chavez. Chavez moves right. Backward to McNamee. Tip and another turnover, and back comes Thompson. Thompson dishes to Stone. Stone moving left. Outside. Ika again. Back outside to Stone. Trying to drive, no go. Rotates right. Ika. Back to that, and a chip. And a steal by McNamee. Nice play, but got it deflected. It went out of bounds. But it looks like it's going to stay North Medford ball with 1:26 to go. Okay, up top to McNamee. McNamee looking for an opening. No go. Dishes out left. Tries to work inside to Richardson. Back to McNamee. Lets it up. No good. Off the glass, but a foul. So McNamee is going to go back to the line with 1:18 remaining. I believe, yes, double bonus, correct?
Yeah, I think both teams will be in the double bonus. Table Rock Sports, YouTube subscriptions. Fans are loving our new YouTube-based Lithia Superstore Game Center. Located on our homepage of our website, you can watch multiple streams live or go full screen with the best action. Fans can help us keep this great service going by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just type Table Rock Sports in on the search bar and click on the red subscribe button. You'll be entered in to win prizes and get notices on your team's games as they go live.
Okay, makes 1 out of 2, 62-37. We're approaching the 1 minute mark. Cross shot. Dishes back over to Stone. Stone trying to drive paint, lays it up. No good. Rebound once again by Ross. Back come the Black Tornado. Chavez works it left. Back over to McNamee, looking for an opening. Dishes back to Richardson, top of the key, drives right. Puts it up, no go. Offensive rebound, but we have another foul. 51 seconds left, by the way. So back to the line they go again.
Okay, associates for oral and maxillofacial surgery, Dr. James Savage and Rajiv Rajagopal are happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Our offices in Medford, Grant Pass, and Klamath Falls are ready to help you. To learn more or to schedule your complimentary implant consultation, call 541-779-3781.
Okay, Aurelia is back in again. Finnehead had been on the bench for a while. Looks like we had a violation. Puts it in, 62-38. 51 ticks left. Back come the Mavericks. Hustling up the floor goes Carly Stone. Rotates left, dishes up to Aurelia. Back right, this time it's Thompson. Thompson dishes and puts it in by Crawshaw. Pretty move. Back comes Chavez. Dishes to Richardson. Tries to drive paint, puts it up, no go. 30 seconds to go. Back come the Mavericks. Thompson dishes it back over to Aurelia. Back outside to Ika. Back up top goes Thompson, rotates right, over to Crawshaw, now back over here to Stone. 12 seconds to go. This is going to be it. They're probably just going to sit on it at this point since it's obviously long since been decided. Tremendous effort this evening by the Mavericks from Mountainside. A well-earned victory and total domination. So, we look at the scoreboard. The final score. Mountainside Mavericks 64, North Medford Black Tornado 38. This is the Table Rock Sports Broadcasting Network.
The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. I suppose now that we go into the post-game, the one thing that stood out, obviously, was just absolute dominance by the Mountainside Mavericks. They had this thing wrapped nearly by halftime and continued to dominate. And again, it was a tremendous effort by Cameron Brink and very talented Lindsey Wilson, although Abigail Crawshaw played fairly effectively, too, I thought. As far as North Medford goes, they simply got way behind too early. Mountainside started burying three-pointers. They were getting inside. They were moving quicker. And on the North Medford side, those turnovers were deadly. I'll give credit to McNamee and Drysdale because they did play fairly effectively this evening. But, yeah, almost total domination by Mountainside. No other way to describe it, I thought.
Well, I like to see how North Medford reacted in the second half after only scoring 13 points in the first half. They wound up scoring 25 in the second half, so it looks like their points came alive, and they got to the post a little bit more, got to the foul line a little bit more. Seems like they had a good strategy. They just could not keep Brink and Lindsey off the glass there and getting those second chance points on the inside.
Two very, very talented and dominating players. And, I could easily see if this continues that probably real possibility we're going to see the Mavericks in the postseason, certainly. But pretty entertaining, I thought, even if it was a bit of a blowout. But it was still fun, and we really enjoyed bringing it to you. I want to thank everybody for joining us along for the ride. It was pretty much fun, and on behalf of both of us and on behalf of the entire Table Rock Sports Broadcasting family, we'd like to say thank you for joining us this evening. Have a very safe and happy weekend and drive home safely, and see you later. So long, folks.